looking at our hand, we lost the roll, so we're going to be on the draw. It's like we got double fetch fountain, bunch of good spells, crypt incursion. Don't know how good that will be, but I like hands with lands and think twice, so we'll keep this. Not sure if we'll be able to run Jace's Erasure out on turn 2 or not, but we'll see. He goes Silencia Guildgate. Okay. Land is interesting, so I think I'll play a tap land, probably getting an island. He plays Essence Warden. That's interesting. Not particularly scary for what my deck can do. Guess I find the swamp. Not sure why. Guess I'm just playing the Erasure. Yep, I figure he's got no pressure on me. I might as well start milling him so that Crypt Incursion actually does something. Veteran Armorer. Okay, it doesn't really help him if he draws another Armorer. That'd be really good, because that would get him out of Evankar's Justice range, which was a pretty sick draw. So we just play land, hoping to play Counterspell on something relevant or think twice if he does nothing. He does nothing, so we think twice. Mill him an extra, so just drawing a bunch of lands, which is not the worst. Pallid Mycoderm. So every 3 turns he gets a 1/1, and when he gets the 1/1 you can sack it to Anthem his team. I think I'll just counter that because it's a 2/4, and I don't have any reliable way to kill all of his guys, so I'm fine just killing that thing. Don't need to think twice. Find another swamp. AK, that's a nice one. Ooh. Mill another Mycoderm, sweet. So this time we're going to play the Fountain because we're going to flashback think twice and play AK. And hopefully deter him from playing a spell by holding open all of our mana. And he cycles the land, and we get him to pass, so I lead with think twice. Find another AK, that's really sick. Alright, so here's some sort of like life game token deck. Okay. Draw another land, draw think twice, Midnight Guard. Alright, Midnight Guard, Spider Silk Armor. Okay, so Midnight Guard is the Presence of Gone combo deck where you just like make infinite tokens. That little combo. So I'm gonna main phase AK here, mill him for some more. Again, gain some life, kill this guy. Just, you know, in general have Threatstorm. That's interesting. He casts Threatstorm with no buyback. Okay. Must have another one? No? Okay. Well, that was super interesting. If I have an Edict effect, I could Justice, follow it up with an Edict. Drawing perfect, right on time. So I'll have 4 or 6 mana, so oops. Don't want to restart that ever, Windows. Okay. So yeah. Guess I'm not afraid of dying anytime soon, so I want to get as much value out of this 7 cards Justice since I can't buy it back quite yet, so I want to take some damages and just mill him out for some more. So I'm going to fetch and then think twice, so less likely to draw a land. Don't sick of hitting lands. He's probably going to Sprout Storm while I can't counter it, which is fine with me. And he's gained some life. I'm going to mill him out. A couple more. Scatter the seeds. Land. Pristine Talisman. Okay, I'm going to see if I can get him to just commit a little bit more to the board. And actually maybe try to buy this back. So I take... I'll probably just pop. He taps out for that. Yeah, so I'm in a really safe spot here. I can think twice. Mill him out more. Then just Crypt Incursion, probably. No, just think twice again. Okay, I'm going to Crypt Incursion on my turn after I mill him out even more. So I've been milling him out. So let's say Evangel. See, I'm going to go from 3 life to 1,000,000. Crypt Incursion from 4 life to 40. Alright, so 3 mana gain 36 life. Okay. So he can hit me for a bunch here if he really wants to. Got him to play another spell. He does have a lot of cards in hand. And he used one of his tokens. Or I guess he used one of the Saplings to pump all of them. So yeah, the Sprout Storm tokens, you know, are pretty good with Pallid Mycoderm. So he's still getting milled out quite a bit here. Hit 3 spells. So now I'm ready to start buying this card back. Now I could Edict, but he could make a 1/1 in response. Probably should have Edicted anyway. I was trying to hope. I didn't want the guy to have haste though, right? So if I would have Edicted with like Chainer's Edict on my turn, he'd have made his guy, and then that 1/1 would be attacking me. It's not that relevant since I'm at 29 life, but whatever. I could have Edicted right there in response to the 1/1, but it's kind of whatever. So I figure whatever, I'll take my 2 damage. And see, I can just Justice again, which will at least sweep this 1/2. Soul Attendant. And then when I go to Edict, he'll have to make a 1/1, which is what I'm going to force him to do. Don't really care about that armor card. Alright, so now I'm going to force him to make a guy and sack it. So I'll take my 2. And once I hit 14 mana here, I can play Justice twice in 1 turn. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So I'll be able to double Justice next turn. But I might as well just Chainer's Edict with Flashback to kill both of his guys. And he's seen enough. Yep. So token deck, Avantgarde Justice is pretty much the nut against him. So my sideboard plan here is to take out some of the, take out 1 Crypt Incursion, take out like 2 Jace's Erasure. I figure he'll sideboard in some Naturalize effect or something, since that's, you know, what green-white typically has, and that's all he's scared of now. He's just seen removal and mill cards. So I want to definitely transform on him, bring in the Gurmag Anglers. I think they were going to be good because they're huge compared to all of his stupid little tokens. And then Avantgarde Justice, bring the 4th one in, bring both of the Pristine Talismans in. And then probably take out some of the Edicts, because the Diabolic Edicts really aren't that good because of all of his tokens. So here we are for game 2. Going to be on the draw again. Let's see. I think I kept this hand, which is super risky. I'm on the draw. I basically just need to hit 1 land, and then I'll be able to go, you know, AK, Talisman, and then get back in here. But I'm kind of a madman. I'm pretty sure that's should be a mulligan, but look at me. I'm the luckiest. Hit Island. Perfect. So he plays Celestia Evangel. 1 untap. Tap an untapped creature you control. Put a 1/1 green Saproling. So he's all about these Saprolings. Wow, I hit another land. Okay, that's perfect. I think I want to play the island here just so I can AK end a turn. He plays an armor. It's pretty good. 1 mana, tap it. Make a 1/1. Okay. He's getting pretty aggressive on making his dudes. Okay, finds another land. Well, I am kind of lucky. I don't know about this play. I maybe should have played the Expanse so that I could find... So I could find black so that I could Justice next turn. But I figure Talisman's just like, you know, gain some life. Look at that. He plays the armor anyway. Hits me for 2, just trying to go wide. So I'm going to AK here, main just to draw 2. See if I can do anything relevant, which I can. I can play another Talisman, which is pretty sweet. That's good. Now I get to gain 2 life per turn for the whole game. That's pretty awesome. So really like just chops his attacks into weak sauce. Now his guys are 1/3s though, so it would be nice if I could kill this veteran armorer. So my plan here is to basically stall his attacks with this Gurmag Angler. See what I find with this Brainstorm, since I do have Terramorphic. Crypt Incursion's useless, so I'm going to get rid of that. And yeah, I clicked too fast. Didn't even see what I got rid of. Something bad. Yep, finding another Angler. Duress is maybe should have been shipped as well. But here I can quite easily throw down an Angler, and I tap out for it, and I can play another Milling the Brainstorm. Pretty sure he has no way of dealing with this because he just wants to go wide, which again the Angler's just saving, just buying time really. So here I'm going to compulsive, discard. I want as many lands as possible for this Avantgarde's Justice, so I'm just going to discard my dumb spells. So Chainer's Edict and Disfigure not really doing anything. So now I get to play the Gurmag Angler. So now really deterring his attacks here. He does get to make a bunch of guys, which is kind of scary. He thinks about attacking, and he thinks again. So I'm drawing a lot of lands, which I would like to quit drawing. He's just gaining life and playing 1 mana creatures, which is not super scary. So I basically need to hit 11 mana so that I can play Justice and then buy back and then Justice again. So currently I am at 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 with 11 mana in hand. And drawing some cards. Alright, it's one of my Jace's Erasures, so again, a little late to the party, but it's fine. I'm already up 16 cards on him, so he's going to have to do a lot of work here, but we'll mill him out a little bit. Thinning our deck of a lot of lands here. Yet we still have mono lands in hand, which we do want. We want at least a couple of them. So he's bringing the beatdowns, and we get to gain all this life every turn. Kill 2 of his guys, take a little bit of damage. Sprout Storm would be pretty annoying. Basically, there we go. I'm basically not playing Duress until I saw him at least play Sprout Storm once. Like, he knows he can play Sprout Storm again and tap out, right? Just Convoke and tap out. So, I think this is the turn I hit 11 mana, which I think is really important for me to just double Justice him. Boom! Oh, gosh. I don't even know if that's fair. Just double Justice, just wrath your board. Take 10. Oh no, I'm an idiot. I forgot he has Sprout Storm, so he can just make a 1/1 and block and kill one of my 5/5s. That was maybe not the best play. This made me think I should have duressed first, but if I duress first, then I get hit for a lot. So it gets the spread storm out of his hand, but I had the duress, so I probably just shouldn't have attacked. Yeah, that was kind of loose. So he's got a 2-3 now. I could Chainer's Edict it, but I choose not to. That maybe is a bad play. I think I just didn't realize I have Chainer's Edict in my graveyard. Gain my life. Find another Justice. Now, brainstorming. There we go. Oh, we have Edict. Get rid of your guy. Now your guy's only a 2-5. Can't block my 5-5. So taste it. Okay, he's got some dumb creatures. I have 2 duress now, so he's been kind of holding on to a card for a while, so I should probably just duress. Just find out what's up. Ooh, this is a nice brainstorm because I can put down 2 cards that I don't need. Probably one of the duresses, yeah. And one of the lands. Yeah, the island, yep. Get to mill him for 3. Hit some gas. Now I get to crack my Evolving Wilds. So few lands in the deck. My deck is very threat dense. So now I get to just play more anglers. Play all the anglers. I guess I didn't even duress. I should just duress. I guess I'm waiting for him to hit Sprout Storm. Since I guess that's the only, yeah, I don't know. I hit Tranquility. Yeah, so it's like he sideboarded against Jace's Erasure, which isn't even my primary win con anymore. So now I get to beat down. He has to block, take some. I get to play Evancar's Justice to kill his guy. And I think I'll just do it again. I don't even care if my guy dies. He's just going to die to damage. And Double Justice would have killed him on its own next turn. So yeah, green-white token deck, pretty interesting. Kind of resilient, a lot of tokens, so good against normal removal decks, but Evancar's Justice is pretty unreal. And Gurmag Angler was a good sideboard plan, especially when he brings in Tranquility. And, you know, I draw so many cards that I can't even keep up with trying to mill them out in time. So yeah, this match pretty much went as good as it possibly could have. Should have mulliganed get game 2 for sure, but you know, I don't mind getting lucky. So cool deck. I'll probably make some tweaks to it. I'm gonna probably try to include that capsize. Try to include just to add more permanent. Yeah, capsize is better than repeal in this deck. Definitely want ways to answer permanence, like in general, and I don't think Whispers of the Muse is good enough. Even though that just got downshifted in rarity. Maybe as a one of, you know, it is. Just because it helps all the Jace's erasures and whatnot. My deck's already kind of mana hungry by the time I get to 6 mana. Like, I want all my card draw to be real cheap and early. Not like how I continue progressing the game. But I'm not opposed to trying a one of it. And what else? Yeah, Echoing Decay potentially. So yeah, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for next week. Thanks.